My name is Dalara Halil, and I'm an Uyghur Muslim. I was born in Urumqi, Xinjiang. My parents and I migrated to America in 2005. In 2017, the Chinese government started to cut me off from contacting my family. In the following year, it became evident that they had put several of my family members, including my uncle and my aunt, in what they call re-education camps. I currently have no contact with any of my family members and friends in China. I was even unable to go back to China to attend my grandmother's funeral out of fear that I too would be captured. Today, over 2 million Uyghurs are in concentration camps.
They ask questions. When I say I don't know, they start beat me so hard.
Thousands of Muslims in China are being beaten, tortured, and ethnic cleansing that the Chinese call re-education.
Since April 2017, Chinese authorities have indefinitely detained at least 800,000 and possibly more than 2 million.
This crime against humanity is well documented by governments and journalists around the world.
More than 1 million Uyghurs are in actual jails in detention centers, and more than 2 million people are in political and cultural indoctrination centers.
This crime is supported by the businesses and law firms that profit from helping the Chinese government. There are many people who have unknowingly supported the genocide of my people. I have made this video so you can know and act. In August 2018, Gay McDougall of the UN Committee on the Elimination of Racial Discrimination described how China had turned the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region into something that resembled a massive internment camp shrouded in secrecy, a no-rights zone. There is ample satellite evidence of the Chinese concentration camps for Uyghurs.
Pictures from Google Earth show us these camps. They open these places up, they call them re-education camps, where they're basically forcing people to change their names and do all sorts of things. If there were 1 million people of any religion being rounded up anywhere in the world by a Western nation, I assure you, you would be hearing all about it, and rightfully so.
Some governments are finally speaking up.
When it comes to China, the findings of the report of the UN Committee on the Elimination of Racial Discrimination and several other reports regarding human rights violations against Uyghurs and other Muslim communities in Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region are cause of concern. We encourage China that universal human rights, including freedom of religion, are respected and protection of the cultural identities of Uyghurs and other Muslims is ensured.
In March 2019, a Swedish judge determined that practicing the Muslim religion is practically forbidden in Xinjiang, and now Sweden gives asylum to Uyghurs. Of course, few of my people can easily escape a concentration camp and make it to Sweden.
一定的极端思想感染以后，为了就是把自己思想里面的极端思想的感染程度去除。
Finally, politicians on both sides are speaking up. On June 6, 2019, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi discussed the unabated oppression that the Uyghur communities face at the hands of the Chinese.
我不知道，我没听过，也没看过那个。我觉得我们新疆就好得很。
My people's phone calls, emails, and even their ordinary movements around town are tracked by China. At the center of this surveillance is a company you know. Huawei is one of the companies that is the key to the ethnic cleansing by China. Huawei is helping China spy around the world. In April 2019, dozens of senators and congressmen signed a letter to urge the American government to resist those complicit in gross violations of human rights. They specifically warned about Hikvision, Dahua Technology, and other Chinese enterprises that pose national security dangers or are complicit to human rights abuses. Why are there not more people speaking up? Because Chinese companies have a lot of money. Because the Chinese government controls a lot of investment. Because people and businesses will do the wrong things for enough money. Your law firm, Sidley Austin, represents Huawei and Hikvision. Your law firm is helping Huawei sue the American government. Why are American law firms and banks that are so committed to diversity and human rights so ready to be helping the Chinese government and its business tools to commit cultural genocide? Every day, your law firm chooses which clients to accept based on their ability to pay your fees, or how busy the office is, or whether the client is the kind of client that you want to work for. Huawei and Hikvision are bad companies helping a bad government do evil things. The Sidley lobbying group is also helping Hikvision lobby and fight against the US government while it facilitates human rights violations in China. Please do what is right. Please urge the people you work with to stand for justice. Let us not be accomplices to evil.